Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT TV studio, I'm Zoe Pavada alongside Sophia Bulova.
Coming up in today's show, applications are available for students interested in being a school board rep. The pickleball tournament registration is open, and girls wrestling workouts are underway. All this and more on your WCAT TV news.
A link to the Student Council School Board Representative application has been sent out to all sophomores and junior students' email addresses. 2 school board reps will be selected to represent the Greater Latrobe Senior High School student body to the Board of Education for the 2024-2025 school year. Reps will be required to attend 2 school board meetings each month and will be full members of the Student Council. The digital application must be submitted by April 12th at 2:55 p.m. Applications to become a member of Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society are now open to current sophomores and juniors. You must have a weighted math GPA of 3.75 to be eligible. The deadline to fill out the application is Friday, April 12th. Please check your email for an application sent by Dr. Benning.
The spring pickleball tournament will be held here at the tennis courts during the school day on May 9th. The tournament is a doubles tournament and is open to teachers, students, and administration. Gameplay begins at 8:15 a.m. and will conclude at 2 p.m. There will be a break during lunch so students can eat at their scheduled time. Registration is open as of now, and they will take the first 20 teams. There will be a pool play and then a single elimination bracket. If you are interested, email Mr. Evans with your team name and the first and last name of each partner. It's time to purchase your tickets for the prom. The event will take place on May 10th at Core Event Center. Tickets will be available for purchase on mysschooldance.com now through April 10th for $70 per person plus fees. Late ticket sales are April 11th through April 15th and are $80 per person plus fees. This dance is open to juniors and seniors. Sophomores can only attend if asked by a junior or senior. Come out and enjoy this memorable night at the disco.
Any senior planning to major in education is eligible to apply for a scholarship from the Greater Latrobe Education Association. Please see Mrs. Scala for a scholarship application packet. Completed applications are due by the end of the day on Wednesday, April 17th. Beginning April 15th, any girls interested in wrestling next year may join the team on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 3 to 4 in the high school weight room for lifting practices. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Fry or Mr. Jury.
Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Gianna Lewis for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we have a high of 42 and a low of 33 with rain. Tomorrow we have a high of 47 and a low of 33 with clouds. Lastly, on Sunday we will have a high of 47 and a low of 42 with partly sunny skies. That's the 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
On March 27th, 54 ninth grade biology students went on a field trip to Jennings Environmental Center in Slippery Rock, PA. Students had 2 sessions before the trip, and they identified questions that they wanted to answer about 3 impacts on local waterways: dams, road runoff, and abandoned mine waste. On the field trip, they tested water quality and caught fish, frogs, salamanders, and macroinvertebrates to use as data to answer their individual question.
The scholarship section on the counseling office website has been updated. This website will be updating throughout the school year, so make sure to keep checking back. Biking down mountains in mud can be dangerous and messy, but would you try it? Here's Haley Bonberger with today's Student Spotlight.
Josie Garofalo loves the outdoors, so when she was introduced to mountain bike racing, she knew she would like it.
I started after my stepdad did. He was the one that really got me into it, but I started when I was 9.
Josie has to train all school year to be prepared for her races. She races for 2 different programs in the summer. Josie works at the Latrobe swimming pool as a lifeguard and teaches swim lessons, so she has to manage her time accordingly.
Normally I go either in the morning before work or after work, but when my season for NICA starts, my practices are the exact same times as when I have to teach swim lessons. So I didn't get to go to the first month of practices like this past year.
Racing can be challenging, but there are a lot of benefits to competing in the sport.
You get really in shape. It's definitely a lot of work, but you also get to be outside a lot, which is super nice.
Everyone Josie races against is competitive, but at the end of the race, they are all supportive. The placement of the race for anyone can have an impact on a person's mentality.
I mean, getting a higher placement always feels better, but with the girls I race against, we're like super close. We talk to each other like outside of races, so even if you don't do well, you know that they're not going to like judge you or put you down for it.
Josie is racing with 2 different programs this year. One that she has raced with before and the other one is new to her.
So for the NICA program, because I've been racing it longer, like I know what to expect with it, even though like I did transfer teams this past year. But for the West Virginia series, I'm racing with Flat Tire Bike Shop. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. My first race is March 30th though, so.
Josie really likes mountain bike racing and recommends it to anyone who would like to start.
Today is the deadline for students in grades 9 through 12 to sign up to attend a field trip to visit their Seward Generation Power Plant on Thursday, April 18th. You will see firsthand the processes that take place to turn coal into electricity. You will also see careers including welders, machinists, electricians, engineers, and more. A pizza lunch will be provided. See Mrs. Yetter if you have any questions. We go to Gabby Cunningham for an update on our Wildcat sports teams.
Good morning, Wildcats. Looking to last night, the track team faced Indiana. The boys lacrosse team took down Hempfield 8-6. To wrap up the night, the boys volleyball team took down Derry in 3-2. Reporter Tim Myers spoke to Owen Ward after the match.
What's up, Wildcat fans? I'm here with Owen Ward from the boys volleyball team. Owen, you had a great win tonight. Tell me, how are you going to keep this winning going through the season?
Really, we just got to stay hard in practice. We got to keep the momentum, and we got to keep the energy on the court. That's the really big thing.
All right. Thank you. Reporting from WCAT-TV, I'm Tim Myers.
Moving on to today's sports, the baseball team travels to Laurel Highlands to face the Mustangs at 4. The softball team is on the road at Gateway to take on the Gators at 5. The boys lacrosse team is also making the trip to Gateway for their game at 6:30. At 7:30, the girls lacrosse team hosts Norwin. Over the weekend, the boys volleyball team has a tournament at Derry. Congratulations to the Letterman's Club Athlete of the Week, senior Kayla Williams. Kayla led the softball team to a season-opening 12-3 victory against Pine Richland. She pitched a complete game, allowing just 2 earned runs over 7 innings. She struck out 9 batters while walking just 1. Kayla also contributed with her bat, hitting 2 home runs in her 3 at-bats. The second was a grand slam, giving her 5 RBI in the game. Congratulations, Kayla. That's all for local sports. Now here's Luke Bullabosh with national sports.
Thanks, Gabby. In college basketball, the March Madness Final Four games will be played tomorrow. Purdue will take on NC State at 6, and UConn will take on Alabama at 8:50. In the women's bracket, the Final Four matchups take place tonight, with games between South Carolina and NC State at 7, and Iowa and UConn at 9:30. The winners of tonight's game will punch their ticket to the championship and have a shot at a national title, which will take place on Sunday. In the NHL, the Penguins beat the Capitals last night 4-1. The Pens next play the Lightning tomorrow at 1. Finally, in the MLB, the Pirates beat the Nationals yesterday 7-4. The Bucks have their home opener today against the Orioles at 4:10. They will complete their series with the Orioles over the weekend with games tomorrow at 4 and Sunday at 1:30. That's all for national sports. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Luke. Catherine Mabus McKenna Foundation is offering 8 full scholarships to young women in Westmoreland County for Bucknell University's Engineering Summer Camp, which will be held June 23rd through the 28th. Please stop in the guidance office for more information. The deadline to apply is today. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's JJ Ambrose with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Friday, April 5th, and daily special is a Fiesta Chicken Quesadilla with Tostitos Rounds, mild salsa, and golden corn. The soup of the day is wedding. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Idlewild will be hosting 2 hiring events on April 6th and April 13th at Idlewild Park. Students ages 14 and up can apply to work one of several positions that are available for the summer. For more info, please visit idlewild.com/jobs. The GLSD Facilities Department is looking to hire summer workers. This is a custodial position that includes general cleaning, moving furniture, and groundskeeping. It is a 10-week program and hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. The pay is $10.50 per hour. Interested students can pick up an application from Mrs. Yetter's office. Applications are due by May 1st.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT-TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.
Go Wildcats!